What's up, Drama Loop fam? Get ready for a whirlwind of breaking news that's shaking up the world stage. First up, a presidential visit to the UK is overshadowed by explosive revelations and provocative displays linking Donald Trump to Jeffrey Epstein, right on the grounds of Windsor Castle. Next, for all you Facebook users out there, get ready to see some long-awaited justice. Millions of you are finally starting to receive payouts from that massive data scandal. We're talking about real money hitting your accounts. Then, the political drama intensifies in Westminster as a former Labour councillor, Oliver Steadman, faces serious charges in a twisted honeytrap investigation that's ensnared MPs and staffers. And finally, we're diving deep into a controversial move by a major tech player that's got everyone buzzing. You won't believe what's happening. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a beat. Donald Trump's UK visit was meant to be all about diplomacy, but instead, it became a stage for a dark and disturbing reminder of his past. While the royal red carpet was rolled out at Windsor Castle for President Trump, activists unleashed a powerful and visual protest, ensuring that the shadows of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal were impossible to ignore. This wasn't just a protest, it was a public reckoning. Gigantic banners featuring Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were plastered along the route to the castle, a stark visual that immediately grabbed attention. But the protest escalated dramatically when Windsor Castle itself was illuminated with a shocking montage. Images of Trump and Epstein were projected onto the historic walls, accompanied by Epstein's own chilling words, including the claim that he was Donald Trump's closest friend for 10 years. Social media buzzed with videos of activists driving trucks displaying Trump alongside his closest friend, Epstein, a bold statement that police reportedly intervened to stop, even detaining journalists covering the event. The multi-minute projection at Windsor Castle included Trump's mugshot, images of Epstein, newspaper clippings, and footage of the two men together, a deeply unsettling display. 4 individuals were taken into custody, following what police termed a public stunt and unauthorized projection. This event reignited scrutiny over Trump's long-standing association with Epstein and highlighted ongoing tensions within the Republican Party regarding the fallout from the scandal. The public reaction was immediate and intense, with the display sparking widespread debate online about accountability and past associations, particularly given the castle's connection to Prince Andrew, who also faced scrutiny for his ties to Epstein. This controversial display has certainly put a spotlight on uncomfortable truths. But up next, we're talking about money finally landing in millions of pockets thanks to a tech giant's data scandal. You won't want to miss this payout. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal, that moment when Facebook's data practices came under fire? Well, the fallout is finally reaching your bank accounts. After years of legal battles stemming from the improper sharing of personal data of millions of users with third parties, the monumental $725 million class action settlement is now paying out. This is the compensation you've been waiting for. Reports are flooding in from users who claim to have received approximately $38.36, a tangible result of the lawsuit. If you had a Facebook account active anytime between May 7, 2007, and December 22, 2022, you were likely affected and eligible for a share of the settlement. The crucial step, however, was submitting a claim before the August 25, 2023 deadline. For those who met that requirement, the payout amount varies based on individual activity duration on the platform, with longer-term users receiving more. The distribution process is underway and expected to take approximately 10 weeks, with funds being deposited directly into the accounts specified during the claims process. This payout has generated significant buzz online, with users sharing their received amounts and discussing the long road to justice. It's a stark reminder of the value of personal data and the power of collective action. Justice served, but the political world is still reeling from another shocking scandal. Coming up, we expose a Westminster Honeytrap plot that has ensnared powerful figures. Westminster, the heart of British politics, is now at the center of a sordid honeytrap scandal that has led to serious charges against a former Labor councillor. Oliver Stedman, a 28-year-old former councillor, has been charged with blackmail and multiple communications offenses, stemming from an investigation into a scheme that targeted individuals within the political sphere. This probe has sent shockwaves through Parliament. The alleged honey trap involved individuals using aliases like Abby or Charlie, building rapport with MPs and staffers by discussing their careers before descending into sexually explicit exchanges. Victims were allegedly sent graphic images and coerced into sending nude photographs in return, a tactic described as a form of spear phishing. Stedman faces 1 count of blackmail and 5 counts of improper use of a public phone network, with the investigation focusing on messages sent between October 2023 and April 2024. The Crown Prosecution Service confirmed the charges, following a Metropolitan Police investigation. This scandal has already seen high-profile figures like Conservative MP William Ragg admit to giving out colleagues' phone numbers after being compromised himself. The investigation was launched after numerous unsolicited messages were reportedly sent to MPs, staffers, and political journalists, with at least 12 men in political circles believed to have been targeted. The charges against Stedman have ignited intense public discussion about the security vulnerabilities within political circles and the devastating impact of such deceptive schemes. From political intrigue to digital fallout, we've covered a lot. But don't go anywhere, because we've got one more explosive story about a tech giant's latest controversial move that you need to hear. The halls of Westminster are echoing with scandal once again, this time with charges filed against a former Labour councillor in connection with a brazen honey trap operation. Oliver Stedman, a former Labour councillor, has been officially charged with 1 count of blackmail and 5 counts of communications offences. These charges are linked to a disturbing scheme that targeted senior MPs and individuals working within the political establishment. The investigation, spearheaded by the Metropolitan Police, uncovered a pattern of deceptive communication where individuals were lured into exchanging explicit images. Stedman is accused of using electronic communication networks improperly in relation to 5 alleged victims who work in politics and Westminster. This elaborate plot, often referred to as honey trapping, involves building trust through seemingly innocent conversation before escalating to requests for compromising material. The Crown Prosecution Service has decided to prosecute Stedman, citing evidence of unsolicited indecent images being sent within parliamentary political circles between October 2023 and April 2024. This case has already drawn significant attention, with previous reports detailing how political figures were targeted through dating apps and messaging platforms, leading to admissions of compromising situations by some involved. These charges have intensified scrutiny on the security protocols and personal vulnerabilities within the UK's political landscape, sparking widespread debate about the methods used to ensnare public figures. That's a wrap on today's bombshells. But stick around for our lightning round recap, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And that's a wrap on another action-packed episode of Drama Loop. We saw Donald Trump's UK visit overshadowed by shocking displays linking him to Jeffrey Epstein. Millions of Facebook users are finally cashing in on their data scandal payouts. Westminster is rocked by a former councillor charged in a honey trap scandal. And we've got the inside scoop on a controversial tech move that's got everyone talking. Don't miss out on any of our future breakdowns. Hit that like button, subscribe to Drama Loop for all your breaking news needs, ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.